Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by Oisin, who's CEO at SLE.L Energy. How are you today, Oisin?
I'm very well, thank you. Good morning or good afternoon now.
All right. Another a big piece of news from SLE.L today. Lots of money sort of swilling around. Could you take us through the deal that you just struck?
Yeah, sure. We just acquired a 10% equity in a company called ELI, which is building a new pipeline in Nigeria, a pipeline that Eriton are going to be using primarily. The way we structured the finance of that is that we lent ELI $15 million in total, $10 million now and $5 million, which will come later on in October, at a coupon of 14%. And for that loan, we actually get a 10% equity. And that 10% equity will be quite valuable. We estimate that it could add at least $10 million a year in terms of profit to the company, which of course fundamentally ends up going back to shareholders as dividends.
So this is a deal. I mean, I hope they're not listening, but the counterparty, you're having your cake and eating it. Is that sort of in colloquial terms somewhere around?
Well, yeah. I mean, look, we got lucky. I mean, as you know, the original deal we did with Eriton was $175 million, a coupon of 17%, and as a result, we ended up with a free, effectively 10.5%. Indirect interest in the field. Now, what happened here is the pipeline was slow to start and then got hit by COVID as well. And, like everybody else, their finances in place with their bank, they draw down as they hit certain milestones, and delays cost money. This delay meant that they needed an extra $50 million and gave us the opportunity to do this deal. We're not prone to missing deals if they present themselves. So we took the opportunity and we did again. We preserved our cash. We get our $15 million back, but we get 10% of the pipeline. And we get a directorship on the board of the company as well.
Right, and I think the only sort of the interesting part of SLE.L is, you're in your beloved Nigeria where you're doing all your deals and you're getting all this money. How do you find operating there?
Oh, perfect. We have no difficulty whatsoever. We're there, 4 years now. We have an office there. We have an apartment there. Forgetting about the virus for the moment, I would usually spend about 10 days a month down in Nigeria. My colleagues would spend at least a week, maybe 10 days themselves. There's always a presence there. We understand the market very well. We understand the politics very well. And we find it a great market to operate in. Right, no difficulty.
Okay, and I think the highlight for me this year with SLE.L and probably over many years is putting your hand in your pocket and buying £20 million worth of shares. The market, you can't actually tell that from the chart when you did that. But the normal route is when the director buying is a buy signal. Obviously, you can't comment on that, but clearly, you're very confident into in the situation.
Well, I am, because, we promised in October 16 when we relisted and told people we were concentrating in Nigeria, we promised the market that we would return at least 50% of net cash to shareholders. I think in the last 2 years we returned over $62 million, and that trend will continue. We're already on our loan payments due about $130, $150 million back. This could add an extra $10 million or more a year. And we will continue to return dividends to shareholders of the same nature, same ilk, if you like. And I'm very confident. Otherwise, and I wouldn't have taken out the debt necessary to buy that $20 million. So,
yes, I think that there is a logic there. So you're there, you're there for your own dividend, basically. Is the situation?
Well, it could be said that I'm extremely aligned with shareholders, and that dividends is definitely high in my mind.
Right.
So, yeah.
The other thing which is noticeable at the moment, the shares are 25p, which is, I suppose, roughly where they were before a lot of news flow. Let's say they're the same as they were in January, February. I suppose you're somewhere near your cash value at the moment?
Yeah, it's not even underneath it, to be honest with you. Look, I liken it to an oil tanker slowly turning, and that's the best way I can describe it. I think the message is sinking through. But, we haven't made the full turn yet, but we've maybe made it, but it hasn't trajected itself to the bow of the ship. But you see it'll happen. I think slowly but surely we are seeing more retail investment in the stock, and I think that will continue. But, it might take time, but we just continue to do our job and deliver.
Oisin Fanning, CEO at SLE.L Energy, thank you very much indeed.
Yep. All right. You take care, Zach. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.